Shit. You didn't hear anything. I'm sorry. Hey everybody, I gotta do a kind of quick intro here because I procrastinated and now the tournament in Salty Bet is like starting soon. So we got some awesome art here. This is from Flippin' Egg, who you might recognize as the person who also created I think certain Isaac sprites and mods and also the famous Ochi stare emote. So, and they did a great job on this. These little animations are adorable. I wish we had more time to appreciate them, but we gotta launch right into this. So thank you, Flippin' Egg, classic artist. And we're gonna just hop right into Salty Bet. I didn't realize, normally I try to kind of try to have matchmaking going on when we do Salty Bet, frankly, but, this time it just so happened that, like, I was, like, maybe 5 minutes away from starting the stream, and I, realized that it was swapping over to tournament mode, so I kind of started the stream on the fly. That's why the very beginning of it, the song was fucked up. I apologize. I was gonna like go brush my teeth and shit too. Maybe I could have had time to do that, but I wanted to be sure, because with the tournament you want to get the whole thing. Oh my god, that's adorable. Let's look at the bracket. Mudman, Tronbon, okay. Classic Genesis Gao Gaigar. I think we've seen Gao Gaigar. Oh, it's starting. We got Sumo Grandmaster Ryu, Chaos Blanca, Yang, Lilith. Okay. Seems like it's probably going to be a basically normal tournament. Dude, your breath stinks. Sorry. Mudman usually fucking sucks. He's from, like, World Fighters or whatever. It's some fighting game that has a unbelievably generic name. You know, he always sucks, but I always vote for him, and here his win rate's quite a bit higher, so we're gonna go with him. So, this music's a bit loud in my ears. I hope you guys are all doing well. My house has a new roof now. The roofers were working for a few days, and that's part of why I didn't stream for a while there. And I was also working on Larkin Ring, which is uploading right now. I hope that doesn't make one of the things I was sort of waiting to do was waiting for that to be fully uploaded. Let me just check. I know it paused the video. It's 66% uploaded right now. But, you guys will have the Larkin Ring finale tomorrow, I believe. It's uploading. There's a chance that it'll have some kind of, like, copyright fuckery that I'm gonna need to, like, work around. What the fuck is this audio? Is he doing that? Hamburger. I think that's his voice. I think that is Mudman speaking. Or maybe Tronbon's, like, robot. Yeah. What the fuck is that? Yeah. I'm turning this shit down. What the fuck is happening? Come on, Mudman. Okay, thank you. I don't know that I've ever seen Mudman win. He, like, always sucks. There's no way he wins this tournament. I'm telling you that much right now. And may God strike me down with lightning if I'm wrong. So, guys, I won a tournament, by the way, speaking of tournaments, which I don't even really care for tournaments that much, frankly, but I figure we might as well get, the timing was right, and we usually see matchmaking, so get a tournament, and then we get some nice exhibs after, too. Yeah. Stop, this sucks, man. Wow, nice shot. He fucking goofed on you. He mugged. It's not looking good for Mudman right now. So these games are best of 5, by the way, but I won a tournament off stream. If any of you guys remember that little guy, Ark, who, like, he had a you probably don't remember because he was this generic-looking, like, Japanese JRPG little guy. He had some kind of spell where, like, it was like a Castlevania spell, where, like, the whole screen would fill up with, like, junk, and it would just hurt you a bunch of times over and over. It would do, like, a 40-hit combo or whatever from anywhere on the screen. It was, like, unblockable, probably. That guy won a tournament, and it was kind of like, I joined the tournament, like, halfway through, and just started betting, and I was like, oh, it's that guy. I lost a bunch of salt to that guy at one point, so let's bet on him now. Because he seems to be wrecking house, and he has like a surprisingly low win rate, so he just kept getting upsets over and over again, basically. And the people in chat were pissed off. I've got some screenshots here. What a shit show of a tourney. Dog shit. Actually bad. Like, people were pissed off, and then people were like, oh yeah, great job, King B. Oh, it must have been so hard. It must have been so easy. But I did make, so when you win a tournament, you get the amount of money that you won in the battles plus an extra $1 million. So I got I got like 1.5 million roughly. But the thing is, I had already bet away so much of my money that right now we're basically back up to the 16 mil that I was at the beginning of the last stream. So, you know. I didn't say anything. The temptation was so there to like rub it in their faces, of course, but I gotta be the bigger man. Plus, I'm using my girlfriend's Twitch account, and I kind of don't want to start beef on her behalf. Because they might accidentally, like, direct their ire towards her. And I don't want that. Okay, I feel like both of these characters I've seen do really well. I'm gonna go with, I'm gonna be honest, guys, 10,000 to me right now is just nothing. And even winning a tournament, like, is not really that significant of an increase in salt anymore. So I'm gonna be a dreamer and go for the person with the slightly lower win rate. I assume that she is from the same game as the girl that has a similar looking dress that she kind of like, I say that she looks like a bell when she's like swinging back and forth in her idle animation. I don't know what that game might be. It's not Arcana Heart, is it? What the fuck? What's the maximum bet you've ever placed? I think on stream at the end of like last season or maybe the first season, I did like a 2 or 3 mil bet and lost it. And that was an all-in. And you know, I know people always want to see an all-in. Trust me, I kind of do too. That little note progression was very, what the fuck is that? Is that Kool and the Gang? I think that's a Kool and the Gang song. That little progression of notes was like right out of that song. People want to see the all-ins, but it's just, it doesn't make sense at a certain point. Nice. Looking good, very cool. Umineko Golden Fantasia, that's the... Umineko, okay, I don't think I've actually heard of that. Guys, I had a really awkward discussion with somebody at a cards meetup recently. It was this guy that, like, I've talked to plenty, really nice guy, you know, media savvy, seems to know what he's talking about when it comes to, like, card games and video games, right? I casually mentioned, I was talking about Salty Bet, and there was a stage, I, like, brought it up on my phone, I was showing him Salty Bet, and I'm imagining in my head, like, me pointing at my phone with, like, a soy jack face, and it's got Salty Bet on it. That's the most me behavior. There was a stage that had Hatsune Miku in the background, like, performing a concert or whatever. And I was like, look, it's like a Miku stage. And the guy, I don't know, he might have been fucking with me, but he genuinely was like, oh, I don't know what that is. What is that? Is that like a VTuber? Is what he asked. Oh my god, she's essaying. And so then I'm put in the awkward situation, right? Of, I have to sit there and go, are you kidding me right now? Do you genuinely not know who Hatsune Miku is? And then I have to explain what Hatsune Miku is, while this guy is staring at me, like, incredulously, going like, dude, why the fuck do you know this? So, that happened, and I felt dirty, I felt gross afterward, and I was like, am I so sheltered in, like, the internet culture that I think knowledge of Hatsune Miku is much more widespread than it actually is? Like, am I the weird guy here? I feel like Miku is such a popular character that it was like kind of crazy. It was like being like, oh, what, you never heard of The Shining, you know? Exactly, it's always humiliating when you have to explain something that you think is commonplace on the internet. Like, from the internet. Miku performed at Coachella, yeah. I'm seeing some people say that this is a chronically online thing, and some people saying that she's totally mainstream. It is complicated. I just felt like, I don't know, it was just one of those social situations where, like, I just totally and confidently misread somebody. I didn't even dream of the possibility that he wouldn't know about Miku. And as we know, as we've covered in the past, I'm not like a huge Miku fan or anything. Nice. She was kind of, her grip was slipping there. I don't have faith for her in the rest of the tournament, because that was too close every game. Yeah, this was at a Shadowverse Evolve event. This was a card game thing. Like, come on. Yeah, and it's like, at least, it's like, come on, man, at least tell me that you've seen this character before, because I guarantee it's just like, anyone who's anyone knows who Miku is. I don't know. Oh, I like this guy, Kronos, too. I like him a lot. Fucking Gao Gaigar can go suck a Gao Gai dick. I don't care. If, like, those little fucking edgelord chibi mech guys always fucking rock. They always do so good, but I will forever have loyalty to a weird little guy. Like, look at that. Seriously, I mean, I'm not trying to, like, hate on anybody's, like, preferences here, but that design is just a pile of shit. It just looks like noise. It's like, at a certain point, you gotta stop adding, like, spikes and details if you're also gonna make it, like, a hyper-deformed character. Whatever. He's not the guy from Dong Dong Never Die, right? Somebody said that he reminds them of, the Dong Dong guy. He does look like that, but I think it's a different, like, red stickman character. There's some cool sounds. Do you guys hear that? Very cool. Very cool. By the way, for Patreon backers, in recompense for neglecting to put, like, I accidentally forgot to put Patreon credits in the April Fool's Day video. Is this Miku right now? I made you all very cool in the Larkin Ring finale credits, so I hope you're looking forward to that. It's Luca, it's a Vocaloid, yeah. He's from a DOS fighting game called One Must Fall 2097. God damn, that is a hot piece of information. That was a first-time chat, too. That is so based. Thank you for that. I'm looking that up on my phone now. Holy fuck, I love... Like, inject the obscure fighting game trivia directly into my veins, please. One Must Fall 2097 on DOS. On DOS, saying it like it's a console. That fucking noise is so great. Who is doing that? Is that one of you guys? Seriously, what is causing that sound? Is anybody... Like, is this part of Salty Bet? Yeah, it is. Huh. Fighting video game, wow. incredible phrasing, Wikipedia. A fighting video game for all IBM-compatible computers on DOS, programmed by Diversions Entertainment. Published by Epic Mega Games. One of the things when I was editing Larkin Ring that I actually left out of the edit because it turned out to be a not so interesting fact. But in the credits for Elden Ring, there's this thing credited called Bink Video, which Lark and I, when we streamed the end of Elden Ring, we had also recently streamed Zapper One Wicked Cricket, and Zapper One Wicked Cricket also has Bink Video in the credits. And we thought it was like, oh, a company that worked on both of the games. And it's just a wild connection between Zapper and Elden Ring. But it turned out that was just a file format, basically. It's like a video file format, or like a way of processing video. Nice. Hell yeah, dude. Okay, now can the sound stop? Please? So, but it was created by Epic Games, which is kind of cool. But I ended up editing all that out, because I was like, Okay. Bink Video kind of sounds like a Lark Souls character. By the way, what rank are we at right now? I'm probably near the top. I am #1 in the tournament right now. Poggers, time to lose it all on this crusty-ass looking sumo guy. What the fuck? I'm sorry, is the music like doubled up now? No? I think the music just sounded like ass for a second there. Huh. Alright. This... Oh, shit. Wait. All in sumo. All in sumo. I think this song just kind of sucks ass a little bit. It sounds like there's double audio playing. I don't have a lot of confidence in this bet. The previous ones I was kind of like, it could go either way. Here, this crusty looking sumo dude, I don't have faith, frankly. It doesn't even look like he grapples, which is insane. Like, I at least want to see like a super pile driver from these guys. He threw chalk on her, that does nothing, dude. Okay, that's a great combo. Great like Urian headbutt chain. Unfortunately, it has done 2 pixels of damage because the person who created this character wanted him to be fair and not get infinite combos, and thus they gave him, like, this damage degradation. Wow, he choked. Jesus Christ. That's unbelievable. He actually got really close. The fucking... the damage scaling... The, like, decreasing amounts of damage with every hit of a combo is just, like, so many characters on Salty Bet just don't have that at all. So when you see a character that has it, especially one to this extreme of a degree, it's like, oh god, you sweet summer child. You know, I'm gonna go ahead and say that, while I don't have a lot of faith, he currently has more health than her, which is kind of cool. And maybe with a bit of dreaming and a bit of luck, and with you guys at home putting your hands up in the air and lending Sumo your energy, maybe we could get this done. Wow, nice. The magic pixel. Yeah, there's some guys standing in the background. Silver Samurai's always there. That guy, that red dude is like Red Hulk, I guess, and Marissa and stuff. It's really funny when characters that are in the background show up. That little girl with like the baby on her shirt too. I don't know if that Piccolo is an actual Salty Bet character, but like they show up in Salty Bet from time to time, and sometimes they're in tournaments. I think I've seen specifically Red Hulk on this stage, which is just funny. I mean, I know he's based off, yeah, he's based off Sagat's sprites, but like his name is Red Hulk. Sumo, you gotta pull it together, and I just don't think he has it in him. I don't think he has it in him at all. I honestly, I knew in my gut that this would happen, and I should have gone with Blaze Fielding. because I think I easily could have still been like at the top of the tournament, basically. But whatever. It's a best out of 5. So he needs to win 2 in a row, which is not likely, especially now that he is basically 1 tap away from death. Yeah. Alright. I love that we've got these names, Grandmaster Ryu and Chaos Blanca, and they're both in B tier. Which is like the second lowest tier. We got a canon Street Fighter match here, even though I think Grandmaster Ryu is like old, I think. I don't know what the fuck Chaos Blanca is. Oh, the author of Blanca is Black Chaos. Yeah. God, that sprite is kind of jank. Alright, all in Ryu, because I've never been a big fan of Blanca. I never cared for Blanca. Frankly. Especially in Street Fighter 6, I think every, like, you know, there's all this, like, design creep or whatever, where the characters look different in the newer Street Fighter games. Blanca has been, like, some of them just look fine, like, I think Zangief and, like, Dhalsim and shit and E Honda, they look great. But Blanca, it's like he already was such a, like, shitter character design, and then he became so much worse, which is a shame because I know he's, like, some of the developers have listed him as like one of their favorite characters, so maybe I just don't have taste. But it's like, there's the novelty of his like stupid lore and the fact that he's like an electric green man. And then once you get past, what the fuck? What was that sprite? That was like an action figure with like drawings over it, I think. I know a lot of people like Blanca's Street Fighter 6 design. I don't know. He just looks like a big baby. Like, I know that's such a cruel, that's such a rude thing to say, but it's so true. He just looks like a big baby in like a really gross kind of way. His voice. As you know, the way that, you know, it stands to reason that if during puberty it's like, oh, you know, when you're a kid, your voice is like really high pitched, and then when you're like 30, then your voice is much lower pitched. Okay, well by the time you're like 80, your voice is gonna be like down here. That's the logic being applied here with Grandmaster Ryu's voice lines. He sounds like Manfred von Karma. Objection! Isabel and I have got back to playing Dual Destinies, by the way, which we took a huge break from. We were in the middle of the 4th case, or the 4th chapter, and we just took a really long break to play like Undertale Yellow and Mother 3 and probably something else too. We haven't played it in like months, and so we got back to it though, and frankly, it's picked up again. The 5th case is crazy. Isabel said it's like one of the best in the series, and I kind of believe her right now. But damn, that game is so spotty. Like, I can't help but shake the feeling that even though it has its high points, of course, and it has great characters and stuff, and it's got a lot of, you know, the same qualities that a lot of the previous that make a lot of the previous games great, but I kind of feel like the first game is the best one, and then the second game is like pretty good, but not as good as the first, and then the third game is like slight increase from 2, but not reaching the height of 1. And then like Great Ace Attorney Chronicles is like cool in its own way, but also like not really, doesn't really stand up to 1. I really think it's like, I have a great, really distinct roadmap for you if you want to play the Ace Attorney series, which is play the first one. If you want more, play the second and third. If you want more, play like Dual Destiny, or play Apollo Justice and Dual Destinies and Spirit of Justice. And then if you really want more, play Great Ace Attorney Chronicles. Apollo's pretty good at the 4th game, but Dual Destinies, it feels like there's a pretty, like, finally a pretty noticeable decrease in, like, enjoyability a lot of the time. Imagine naming your child Manfred. One of the characters, there's like this beautiful woman in Case 5 of Dual Destinies called Metis. And it might be like Metis or something, but it really seems like it's supposed to be pronounced Metis, and I can't stop laughing at it. It's a very, very funny name, but I might just be pronouncing it wrong. Metis, yeah, it's Greek. Okay, I still don't know how it's supposed to be, like, pronounced. We got Vice doing her crazy dance. These are, I don't know, I feel like I've never seen Cash in my entire life, but I know he's gotta be some SNK fucker. Just look at him. Just look at his yee-ass, dork-ass clothes and how the sprite moves. I really wish it was Mature instead of Vice, who's the other bowling lady who looks like she's ready to go have a nice night of bowling. And listen to rockabilly music. And go to a barber shop. Okay. She said urethra? And the sad thing about the Ace Attorney stuff is that I've heard that Spirit of Justice is like the worst one. So I'm really not looking forward to playing that game. I know there's some famous like goofy shit in that I'm really looking forward to, but it's like Dual Destinies does not give me high hopes for Spirit of Justice. It felt like in Apollo Justice, it felt like there was such a distinct direction they were going in, and then in Dual Destinies, it kind of just feels like bleh, like then they just sort of went crazy and just dropped the kind of cool, like, vague plot intrigue that they had going with a couple of plot lines. In my opinion, Spirit of Justice was better than Dual Destinies, arguably top 3. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I haven't played it yet. I just don't have super high hopes right now, which means if it impresses me, then I will be doubly happy. Hey Vice, can you go hit him once? Just go ahead and hit him once. No? Okay. Somebody said, I think Cash is Ash Crimson's brother or something. I was literally thinking he's got, like, Ash-esque hair. Yeah, it kind of feels like a weak move that they went back to having Phoenix as a prosecutor, like, main character. Like, I frankly would have been fine with him never becoming a defense attorney. I kind of wish that he just remained a side character rather than going back to being a main character after Apollo Justice, because it's just kind of like, I don't know, I kind of enjoyed how he was in Apollo Justice, and it's kind of sad to see him just sort of go to this like homogenized Phoenix Wright version. Yeah, Great Ace Attorney is actually fantastic. I would probably rate it above Dual Destinies, for sure. Oh shit, Mustafa, he's from Cadillacs and Dinosaurs. I fucking hate Yang. Let's vote against Yang. Normally I'm so Street Fighter loyal, but Cadillacs and Dinosaurs. Did I even like play that one on stream, or was that one that I wanted to play and then I like ended up deciding against it because I was so sick of beat 'em ups? I think that might be what happened. Maybe I did play it. Someone check the list. Did I play Cadillacs and Dinosaurs? I did with Lark. Yeah, it goes to show how much how memorable beat 'em ups are. It was a neat game. It had a very like cheesy kind of style. It was cool. Sunset Riders was where it was at, man. There's one that I remember really well because it was just so good. Oh yeah, and there's a bunch of different Cadillacs and Dinosaurs characters in Salty Bet, and they all kind of like whoop ass. Like Hannah Dundee is like a legend. For some reason, she's really tiny compared to like even you know, Mustafa kind of looks like a little manlet next to Yang right now, but Hannah Dundee is like fucking tiny. But she kicks ass. It's kind of like the little Game Boy Shrek. that is like a 72% win rate in S tier. I'm gonna play Edgeworth Investigations, yeah. Might stream the first one. What I'd like to do is stream one of them and play the other with Isabelle. I know the second hasn't been officially translated, but there's a fan translation. I have yet to decide exactly how that will work, and frankly, with a lot of like the Ace Attorney series, there have been a couple times in the past, like I kind of meant to stream Apollo Justice and then play the rest of those with Isabelle, but Isabelle really wanted to play Apollo Justice with me, so I kind of caved, and that might also happen with the Edgeworth Investigations games. None of them are great stream games, but I just kind of love the series so much that I want to stream it, just so like I have an excuse to like talk about it, you know? Okay. Get shit on Yang. Just one more to go. I'm pretty confident in Mustafa, although we are making $817 off this shit. Guys, do you think I should do an exhibition? Let's submit an exhibition while this tournament's happening. I kind of forgot to have one pre-prepared. If I submit one now, I can probably get it into the next exhibs session. So I have saved from ages ago. You guys are gonna lose visual here for just a sec. This gigantic list of funny Mugen characters and a bunch of like information on different like you know, like funny things to put into an exhib, basically. Okay, I should be able to look at the list while the tournament is still going on. So, like, for instance, I wrote down a bunch of, like, characters that are cars, so now I can do, like, an exhibition of, like, all a bunch of cars. I kind of want to... There's one that I've been working on for a while. Let's go with, frankly, Darkstalker's characters usually fucking job, and Mortal Kombat characters are also jobbers, but, like, they do such insane damage that I always vote for them. They're always, like, the explosive, like, burst option in betting. But I really, there's one exhib that I've been, like, saving up for, which is every time I see some kind of jank Urien edit from Street Fighter 3, because there's just a bunch of people take his sprites and, like, use them because they think they look cool, I guess. And, I've been collecting them. I have 3, like, jank Urien reskins right now. I wish I had 4, but we'll make do with 3. So let's do the Urien exhib, just for fun. Oh, Lilith is whooping his ass. I love that move so much. It's nice to get to... One of the things that's frustrating about Darkstalker's characters frequently being jobbers on Salty Bet is that you don't get to see their cool fucking animations, but here Lilith is actually making it work. So I believe if we go to Shaker, then I can just go in here. Oh yeah, here's all my previous, I guess we have a track record of my old exhibs. So I did Butt versus Thud the other day because I just thought those were funny names. We did Mr. Big versus Mr. Big because there were 2 different Mr. Bigs in B tier. Akuma Sawada, what a wonderful phrase. Watch TV versus Dwayne. You guys maybe remember, old viewers might remember Watch TV. It's just this weird like Gonitz edit. Here's the car matchup. I think I made it like 1 X tier versus 2 S tiers, and they were 12p, but they still lost. A Bison versus Ox, Klaus versus Mask DDD. I think this was literally just like an attempt at like a scam, because it was like in the wild. Oh shit! Wow, I love that the finishers actually work on the Mortal Kombat characters. Brutality. Nice. Okay, well, hey, look, Ermac actually... What the fuck? I did not think he was gonna bring it back like this. Nice. But yeah, we got Butt versus Thud. We got a bunch of goofy shit. I tried... There's this character called Phone Redux that's like this weird, like, phone service commercial, like, turned into a character. And when they're getting hit, they have this look on their face like, ah, like a scared scream. And so I put them up against Roadrunner, who has that super where they drop you off a cliff, and it has like a POV shot of your hurt sprite falling down, but it like bugged out, and it didn't actually work. It was sad. So yeah, here's all my previous shit. Fucking Space Warrior versus Golgo 13, that shit's funny. Anyway. Man. Uranus, Wang, Butt, and Dong Dong. These are like old ones. Oh, this is a fun one. Killer Croc, D4 Reimu, Gets His Head, and Vermilia Scarlet. These are all heads. Team So No Head versus Noggin for a Floggin. Is this loss? Wait, I did a loss exhib? Hold on. Vote Mudman just for the funsies. Even though he's totally gonna get his dick knocked off. I did a loss exhibition? That's fucking amazing, actually. Because Tetramino, Kamen Rider Double, it was like characters that like do the loss formations. Man, I'm a genius, actually. Here's one with like fish exhib, spinning exhib, dinosaur exhib. Man, I did a ton of these. Fridge Kirby. Amazing. Okay. Wow. A Vor exhib. What the fuck, man? Alright. Let's just see, let's check in and see how this is going. Just give me a taste of this match. Just so I can see what, okay, yeah, Mudman's getting his socks knocked off. And frankly, I probably should have, I should have just bet on Lambda because the odds are pretty crazy. 90.4. I thought that was 904k. For a second, I was gonna be like, what the fuck? Okay. How's the bracket looking too? Oh, we're already first through the first wave. That's cool. Hopefully, I mean, tournaments I always feel like they're gonna go on forever, but then they don't actually go on forever. It's crazy. Time progresses. Okay, we're gonna do the Urian one though. Just for fun. You know, what is FOE? Is that like another... Hold on. I just want to check. Just like request this real quick. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Is FOE another... He's another Urian. Okay, he's a P-tier Urian. Very cool. So actually we could have a 4-player Urian exhib here. So let me just write this down. Let me just write down the tiers that they're in on my little list. A tier, and then FOE normal is P tier, which is hilarious. And then we've got I'm just to check what tiers they are because I want to know. I want to be able to arrange the teams in a way where it's like maybe somewhere close to a fair fight. We got Seth SF4 and Go Bada Ba. So let's just see what tier they are. Go Bada Ba. They're both B tier. Oh man. So really, whoever has FOE Meso is gonna kill it. Let's just do the FOE team versus Seth SF4 and Go Bada Ba. How about that? Oh shit. Man, the quality took a dip. There, it comes back. This is a toss-up, man. I don't know where this matchup is going. So let's delete this. Okay, player 1 is gonna be FOE Meso, and then F.O.E. Then we're gonna have Seth, Street Fighter 4, which is in edit. It's supposed to look like Seth's from Street Fighter 4, but it's clearly using Urian sprites. And then Go Bada Ba is truly crusty. We're just gonna do palette 1 for all of these. I don't know. Urine. Faux real. The names don't matter. It doesn't even display the names. Let's do a best of 3 because I'm greedy. Normally, when it's like just a weird joke matchup, I like to do, you might notice there's a lot of best of ones here. A lot of people don't do best of ones unless they're like trying to scam people in some kind of way on exhibitions. But I kind of do it because it's like, okay, my exhibitions are a lot of times just a joke. So we're gonna submit it. We're gonna go exhibition queue. Okay, so I'm at number 5 in the queue, but I'm probably gonna get bumped way down once exhibitions actually start, because of the way that like registering exhibs works. Okay, but we got it all set up. We got it set up now. It's looking terrible for Kronos 2. He is absolutely going to lose. Such a sadness. Many such cases, too. Many such cases. So yeah, the roofers were working on my house for a couple days. I kind of, you know, roofers are like a famously like disruptive, annoying noise. But I was actually able to block it out and kind of like, it's really weird. There was like some scraping going on the roof, and I was actually able to like harness it for ASMR. I'm not even kidding. It's like with headphones on, it was kind of like I was listening to like an eardrum scratching video, you know, or like a mic, like rubbing directly on the surface of the mic kind of thing. So I was actually able to enjoy the roofing sounds somewhat. Yeah, it's like I can harness ASMR in my day-to-day life to make obnoxious things less obnoxious. But, you know, something that kind of was a little distressing is when they were just, because the first day they're just tearing the roof off of my house. I'm sitting here inside my room like, this is fine, while literally there is a horde of people on top of my house tearing the shingles off. And they were just throwing them every which way. They kind of trashed the outside of the house. Like, they picked up the garbage, but there's a bunch of little, like, rubble everywhere now. And they crushed some beautiful flowers that were outside of our house. Some lovely purple flowers that I enjoy looking at every day. They're now, it looks like an elephant stepped on them. So I'm kind of sad about that. You know, it's a small price to pay for solar power, but maybe sad. And also, there's just a bunch of crap. I like just did like a trash sweep of the backyard too, because there was this fucking paint bucket that was just sitting back there for a long ass time. I don't know, it was like from when the house was being constructed or something, I guess. Or someone was painting something, and it was like, it was sitting out there in the elements for so long that it just like withered and fell apart and like shattered, and the little pieces were just scattered everywhere. And so I did like a litter sweep just the other day out there to pick up all that crap, and now there's a bunch more litter back there that's just like, you know, a random shred of a tarp, a piece of a shingle, blah 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 blah, a nail. So I'm gonna need to comb the yard yet again. What the fuck is that dance that you're hitting right now, Grandmaster Ryu? That was so cringe. Wow. And worth noting that I did not pay for the roofers. It was my landlord. It's his decision to get solar power, so it's no skin off my back, frankly. That's like some like official art with like a little mustache drawn on it, a Fu Manchu. Damn, he's super canceled. That's awesome. If I knew what that meant, I'm sure I'd be really impressed. Look at that stance. Oh yeah, he's absolutely... Is this like pre-transition Ash, actually? Is it just straight up Ash as a dude? Because I believe Ash Crimson is like a trans character or whatever the fuck. In Japan, they have a different word for trans, and I think that's beautiful. Yeah, whatever. You know what I mean. He did the Dwayne dance. It was kind of close to the Dwayne dance. He crumped. I'll crump with you, sweet. I'll crump with you, sweetie pie. That's how he'd say it. In Japan, they have different words for everything. So true. Nice. That could be a close one. He fell asleep. I think at one point I did do like an old man exhibition that had like old Goku and stuff. At old Goku, I'll never forget, when you kill old Goku, he just dies and there's a gravestone. Oh my god. One of those voice lines, I think that was one of Cash's voice lines. I love awfully recorded voice lines on fighting game characters, especially when they're like anime fighting game characters where they can't shut the fuck up. Did you see that beam he just cast laying down on his back? He pissed straight up at the sky. Keep your mouth closed, is all I'm saying when you're doing that. Cool. Yoko Shimomura. Classic. What, you know, what a legend. She should do something to get canceled, just like J.K. Rowling. Because now she has, like... Yoko Shimomura, I feel like, has all the goodwill of all the gamers in the world. She could really... Now is the time to ruin it. She's in Kingdom Hearts. You don't mean she did music for Kingdom Hearts. You mean she is literally in the games. Is that true? Like, hi, Sora. I'm Yoko Shimomura. She lives in there. What do you mean she lives in there? That's not real. They put her in the files like Tron. I keep thinking, Ermac, do you ever see like a weird word, and maybe this is just me, you like reverse it because it sounds like some kind of like anagram or something, and I keep thinking with Ermac that his name backwards is Kamer, but that's not true. That's just, it's camera. I camered. Yeah, fucking Arbok and shit, Ekans and Arbok, I literally think, like, trained my brain to search for anagrams. I'm not even kidding. Mortal Kombat is famous for reversed names. Is that actually true? I'm trying to think of any examples. Camera is Kamer in French. Ermac was named after a rumor involving the game settings of Mortal Kombat 1. Give me more. Noob Saibot is the dev's name in reverse, Tobias Boone. Crazy! I did not know that. Oh my god. Thank you guys. Jesus. That's incredible. I always thought that was such a weird fucking name. It's Tobias Boone backwards. Crazy. Oh yeah, the Mirror of Erised. Yeah. When my like sister was like Erised's desire backwards, I was like, oh! It was like the biggest news I'd ever heard in my life. I was like, wow, that's the coolest thing I've ever heard. Peak fiction? He has a glitched color palette. They called him Ermac or Error Macro. Crazy. Oh, that's so cool. So he's like Scorpion or whatever with just like fucked up colors so he looks red. Noob Saibot. And I love anagrams, by the way. Fucking Alucard. Everybody loves Alucard. There's like multiple different Japanese pieces of media where they named a character Alucard, right? Just because they think that's like the awesomest thing ever. Error Macro is a different thing? Okay. Maybe I shouldn't go off hearsay. I should just shut my fat mouth before I Google it. Not looking good right now. Oh my god, he's done for. He's absolutely fucking done for. Called in the missiles. That's awesome. Alright, well. That was basically our last hope of getting any, like, real amount of money in this. So we're basically just gonna... My classic tourney gambit is just bet upset over and over again until the end of the tournament, and then take, like, nothing home. That's just the way it is. Okay. We're getting real close, though. Nice fucking foo laugh. Okay, so like Lambda, you know what? I feel like the odds aren't even gonna be that skewed here, and I might end up being wrong, but I'm gonna go with Blaze. It's probably gonna be, there's so frequently on Salty Bet I'll have a situation where I'm like, oh, I'm trying upset, and it never works out, and then I'm like, you know what? Just this once, I'll bet not upset, and then that's when a crazy upset happens, you know? By the way, note that this person gets, like, the top priority because they submitted their exhibition 3 days ago. In fact, what is this, 4/17? That's tomorrow. What do you mean I requested this tomorrow? What the fuck do you mean? Is this some time zone shenanigans? Where, like, they don't account for, like, the time zone of the person that put it in? That's all I can assume. Is it really the 17th already somewhere? It's only 4 p.m. for me. This song, of course, is from Third Strike. This is Ibuki's theme, I believe. Which is frankly, like, an underrated banger. Even that is reminding me of Kool and the Gang a little bit. Blaze is, like, very stupid. Just her AI in general. Which is sad. It makes her inconsistent. That's, you know, the hallmark of a lot of B-tier characters. Which is why, like, frankly, I think this tournament's actually been pretty decent so far. Everybody was fucking salty that S-tier tournament you guys didn't see, where there was just a bunch of... There was a lot of, like, lame-outs and, like, projectile spam and shit, and the guy that won it was just the guy with the stupid, like, Castlevania spells. But... I think, like, B-tier, like, P-tier tournaments, I don't think happen very often, and if they do, it's, like, best of 3, I think. I might be wrong. But, you know, it's like X and S-tier tournaments are often kinda stupid. You know? Because a lot of those characters are just, like, blatantly unfair, and seeing them clash together is not always as exciting as you might think it would be. I think it's over for Blaze Fielding. She got that one round as a total fluke. Oh, it's 1:17 a.m. for some people on the 17th. Whack. Here in Ireland. Where's Barlow? You're from Ireland? Fuck. We got Irish viewers here? God damn. Well, that's cool. Don't let me make you stay up too late, guys. Jeez. Get some shut-eye. It's always tomorrow in Australia. Is that actually true for, like, me on the West Coast? Don't worry, I'm unemployed. So somebody said, I'm from Ireland too, yeah, and don't worry, I'm unemployed. And now I realize that that's, like, you know, in response to the don't stay up too late comment. I thought it was, like, the way that sentence was phrased, it was like, I'm from Ireland too, but I know you'll have some suppositions about my Irish status, like, you'll see me as dangerous if I have an occupation. And so they're, like, trying to console me for whatever reason. I read that totally wrong at first. Well, if you're unemployed, stay up all night, baby. It's over the international date line. I guess that makes sense. I can't hurt you if I don't have a job. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck. I don't know. Employed Irishmen are the most dangerous of all. Okay, well, somehow it's 2 and 2, and they're at the, like, the exact... Okay, and it's over. Cool. Alright. Look at this guy typing exclamation mark Rella, too. There's always people in the chat, like, tossing out, like, predictions, basically. saying, oh, you know, one of them wins this easy, one of them totally loses, oh, this is such a free matchup. And they're like right like half the time. There are some people I've actually got blocked because I'm so sick of seeing them try to call matches and then be wrong. Oh shit. They're offline. It'll just last like, the offline lasts like 10 seconds. Let's try refreshing. No. Monka TOS, Monka TOS. I live in the United States of America, in Washington, in Seattle City. Nobody calls it Seattle City. Okay, what we're gonna do here, just in case, we're gonna wait for the bet to go over, and then we're gonna refresh. Because, I don't know, the timer might be, like, just about to run out, for all I know. Okay. Let's go. Now, because now they're locked in. Straight up just a thwomp noise. Is this Buck Bumble? Oh shit, that's why it went off stream. Couldn't handle the power. I can't believe you guys have Washington the city and then Washington the state. And correct me if I'm wrong, Washington was going to be called something else, something that like totally wouldn't have been confusing, but they decided on Washington because they were like, no, that other one's confusing. People are gonna get mixed up with other thing that nobody's ever fucking heard of. What, does anybody know what I'm talking about here? What was the original proposed name? I know some people want to make a new state called Cascadia that's like Oregon and Washington like combined or whatever. Damn, Mustafa is cleaning him up here. Cascadia seems cool. There's even, people have like a little flag for it. I see people with like bumper stickers. It's like this, I think like green and blue flag with a evergreen tree on it. Maybe it just was Cascadia that was the original proposed name. Yes, and Washington, D.C. is the capital of like, it's like the country capital and like state capital of Virginia. And it's like the hub of like political operations. And then we just got, I really hope when they're firing off nukes that they don't accidentally, oh shit, we accidentally sent them to Washington State. Damn, we really pulled a boner this time. No, if I got nuked, it would be because we're near Boeing. That's what I always heard. I'm loving this Buck Bumble. Oh, and there he goes. He buzzed off. Yeah, so this is going basically as I assumed it would probably go. And now we got, damn, she's in the finals? Well, we gotta vote for her, because it's probably gonna, Mustafa's probably gonna take it, but I did not think she was gonna pull all the way through to finals. Am I gonna get struck by lightning? Is she the one that I said I would get struck by lightning if she won? Columbia, no, because Columbia actually would be confusing. I feel like in my mind I have this memory of this story that like they thought it was going to be confused with something else, and then in the modern day it's like that other thing that they thought it would get confused with is like completely unheard of. Okay, our greatest hope is to get like maybe 30k out of this. That's like the best that it could go. Oh my god, the odds aren't even that crazy. We're not even gonna, if she wins, we don't even get 10k. That's just nothing. Absolutely fucking nothing. Well, she's doing good so far. It'll always bug me. Look at the guys in the crowd. Their sprite, like, layering is just slightly off in a lot of places. It's like, what the fuck? Like, fix that. We've been having to look at that for, like, a decade on Salty Bet. Can we please fix that? Yeah, they should rename my state to Jacob. That's a great idea. Are you, by any chance, the developer of One Shot? Is Michael Shirt in the chat today? The actual name of somebody who worked on One Shot is Michael Shirt. It's like straight out of The Simpsons. I'm Michael Shirt. What decides a fighter's tier? When they're added to Salty Bet, they're put into this tier called New Tier, and they fight all the other new inductees, basically. And then they, from there, get placed just through, like, an algorithm, basically, into their respective tiers. And then whenever a character wins 15 times in a row, they get promoted to the higher, a tier above. And if they lose 15 times in a row, they get demoted to a tier below. So, that can kind of fuck with the stats sometimes, the fact that characters can promote and demote, and you can't promote into X tier. They have to manually add people into X tier. Nice. It's looking like a sweep. Maybe he'll take 1 or 2 rounds off her as a fluke, but I think she'll probably sweep it. Like, that one was close, and like, even then, it kind of felt like a fluke. What's this song? Let me check for you. Buckaroo. The Latch Brothers, 3 victory beat, or ill victory beat, maybe? Just look that up, Nice. Yeah, oh man, Lambda's my favorite character. I fucking love Half-Life. That's so funny. That's so good. I hate her little speech. I hate any character that when they win, they sit there and just like blab for like 5 minutes. It's always the like anime girls who think we care about what they have to say. You know, and they start essaying whenever they get a single punch in. Rainbow Mika, it's a little more fair because she's like a goofy wrestler, and like she gets out the microphone and shit, you know. Oh, come on, Mustafa, just take 1 round. Yeah, that's awesome. You're totally gonna reverse sweep now, dude. Don't tell him. Just let him die. Let him die with his hopes up, with his boots on. It's like by default guaranteed if you land all the hits of that move, it's just gonna have overlapping voice lines. Like they just straight up didn't think about that. Just make her only have a voice line on the last hit of it. Is it that hard? Okay, Mustafa. Time to go to Betty Bye, dude. Tuck him in. Tuck him in, Lambda. Okay. Well, there it goes. It looks like C- probably won that tourney. Actually, no. Look beneath you. No, I mean, well, they just lost all their money. It's probably somebody who didn't even bet here, if I had to make a guess. Or perhaps, you know what? I'm gonna toss out final guess, why Lisa Y, because they didn't bet all of their money. So they're probably sitting on a pretty nice nest egg and just like threw out a bit to, you know, try to get a little more, but like hedge their bets. That's what I'm assuming happened. I'm gonna guess why Lisa Y, or maybe somebody who didn't even bet in that round. Okay, so it's changing game mode. I wish I had my webcam set up so I could show you guys Shu Cam. Do you guys want to see Shu's gigantic shit pile that he made the other day? This is very cool. Let me just save some images here. No. So that by that you mean you do want to see a pile of shit, is what I'm gathering here. Oh god, they're so huge. Here's the little buddy. Cute little picture. And here is, come on, hold on. here is his gigantic pile of shit that he made the other day. Normally, he kind of like poops all over the place, but the other day, I swear he just sat next to his food bowl and ate for like a fucking hour and just was eating and shitting just in the exact same spot. So he made, I usually don't see actual piles like this form. So truly a legendary pile. Good job, Shu. And this is how he was looking at me when I had vacuumed it all up. So, right, yeah, that is the life. Wouldn't you agree? He's so fucking cute. And he poops so much. So good at his job of eating and pooping and doing nothing else. Anyway. Just close Discord here. Let's just see. I bet when I refresh this page, I'll already be at like 10 instead of 5. Okay, I'm at 7. So somebody like wrote one up after I did, but there were some people who had ones that were already written up but just weren't submitted yet, which is how they get to skip me in the line, basically. Yes, Shu is named after Shelly DeKiller's cat. Or I don't remember exactly who it belonged to. It might have been the other guy, who I won't even say because that's kind of spoilers. I love that there's, look at this tiny list of banned users, too. This fucking guy, like, It's Never Free and Ghoul and Harmless Enough, and there's a bunch of people who use, like, alt accounts, too, to submit exhibitions. They'll submit, like, 5 in one exhibition session. I genuinely think there should be a limit where you're only allowed to submit 1 exhibition per session, because people like Ghoul, it's like, the instant one of Ghoul's exhibitions goes through, they've already got another one set up. And some of them, it's like, sometimes they're fun stuff, but sometimes they're just kind of like dull exhibitions of like the same tired characters, you know? Okay, but, alright, let's lock in. We got Iron Man Z versus Clown. Yeah, using alt accounts to submit exhibitions is quite heinous. Okay. B versus A, but Clown is on pallet 10, which is a little bit of a red flag. So here's my actual money. We're just gonna do what is now kind of a small bet, 58,000 on Clown. I'm assuming that this is a scam, but it might also be one of those like reverse scams where the person who looks like they should win will actually win. But look at this, meter 3,000, life 2,000. I bet that's because he's on pallet 10, if I had to guess. OMG, Balatro. Holy shit. Nice. I'm sorry? Wait, what was the name here? Is this like a parody? This is tuna with bacon. That's so fucking funny. It's just the exact same song. But it just kind of sounds like this is tuna with bacon. The actual lyric is, this is true love we're making. But for some reason it's titled, this is tuna with bacon. Meter -1 just means they start with no meter, I believe. That's so funny. Come on, Clown. Somehow, like, the odds are actually in our favor. Oh, no. Damn, the last missile got him. Sucks. Is it best of 3, I wonder? Okay. All the time. Just joined. What is this? Somebody, let's get the, can I type the, do we still have the Salty Bet command? Yes, we do. Well, there you go. It's that. We're doing that. Gambling addiction is a more concise way to put it that somebody has used in chat. Uh-oh. One thing about a lot of like multi-hit supers in Marvel games, or in like Marvel vs. Capcom and shit, is they'll have that like, oh, a bunch of tiny little multi-hits and then the final one does like significantly more damage. Oh, nice little dance, dude. That's so awesome. Such a cool clown. All the time. Bobby Joe gave me he requested that I put in a request with Twitch to give Nightbot a permanent subscription. And am I? It says verified and moderator, but I don't think they're subbed. Because apparently, oh man, Clown's so fucked. Basically, when you get a certain number of subscribers, you can request Twitch to have like, okay, I want this bot to be like a permanent subscriber, basically. And you can, I think you can even do it with non-bots. You just get like a limited number. Oh god, I think Mike Tyson just wins this by default. Because Killer Whale's only attack is to grab. Killer Whale is a classic. Killer Whale is from Metal Slug 2, I think? It's when the guy goes, "I'll see you in hell," and he dies, and the whale jumps up and eats his body. Yeah, Mike Tyson kind of like makes the game jank. So we'll just see. Let's just go another 50k on Mike Tyson. I'm breaking my rule of like not betting under 100k anymore because exhibitions are just so fucked. They're so like scam adjacent. 500 meter versus 1,000, by the way. I love characters that bring in their own background music too. Like you can really faintly hear the Punch-Out NES theme. Alright, let's see exactly how this goes down. I'm assuming the odds are going to be kind of insane. No, okay. It's actually in Killer Whale's favor. Because a couple of people bet really high on him. No, Killer Whale has non-grab attacks. I didn't even realize that. Okay, well then it's free for Killer Whale. As shit like this is why I'm glad I don't bet a lot on exhibitions. Because a lot of it comes down to shit like this. He fell into the water. Cool game. Did it crash? No. It's over. It's over. Look at that fucking kerning on the word whale there. That was insane. Oh, and it was only one round, thank God. Blessedly short. So let's look. Now I bet I'm bumped even further down the list, probably. Nope, I'm actually at number 5 now. Cool. Exhibitions are more or less, busy during different times of the day, obviously. Okay, oh, okay. We got some jank, we got some silly shit. This is what I like to see. B and P. I think Akira's gonna carry. Let's do 100k on the jank, real-looking dude. Yep, I'm going anti-Looney Tunes. You may nail me to a cross now. It's true that exhibitions and like scams and shit are kind of a staple of Salty Bet. And sometimes, I mean, sometimes they're funny. For sure. But both of these characters on the left are made by the same person, and the ones on the right are not. Which is funny, I would have guessed it would be the other way around if you had just showed me their sprites. But a lot of the like free-for-alls where it's 4 characters duking it out in a big chaotic battle, a lot of times it's like basically random, even if they're like not very evenly matched, just because the whole factor of having teams is so game-changing. I love the Bugs Bunny lariat. That shit's so funny. Is that Bugs Bunny? He just had all his bones broken? That felt oddly appropriate, actually. That feels like a thing that might even happen in a Looney Tunes cartoon. It's like it shows his bones breaking in like a comical way. Alright. Can this please be a one-off? A lot of times they do not make them a one-off, yeah. That's why I was, with that Mike Tyson one, I was like, ah, that was blissfully short. Oh, Daffy Duck just got instantly destroyed, though. He's taking a licking, and he will not be continuing to go ticking. That's A butchered catchphrase. Nice. He got flattened. I slammed my penis in the car door. Bugs Bunny, he's a class clown as usual. He's just taunting him now. I don't know how turning to face the opponent works if there's more than one opponent. I genuinely don't know. Maybe you turn to face like the closest guy would be my assumption. It's actually kind of close. Because there was teams, or there was like kind of big brawl fights in Street Fighter EX. I should have taken that time. Nice. Taken that time. He got erased to figure out what the rules are, because now I want to know. Okay? See, because here, when people write in the names, it doesn't show up here for whatever reason. I think maybe because people just wrote in, like, slurs and shit. I don't know. This is Ghoul's one. It's supposed to be Team Lucky Star. No, this is actually this one. Team Semifinals 1 versus Team Semifinals 2. And this is some of the shit that is just kind of boring. This is characters that were recently in tournaments. And it's like, okay, well, why do we need to see them more? We're gonna go with Super Simon, though. Because he's awesome. No. Give me a big bet. Big bet, Super Simon, because whatever. Let's refresh here. Yeah, okay, here now I've got bumped back down to 7. This person, Genuine Panaphonics, always does a team random picks versus team all 12p. So it's all of them are completely random characters at their 12th palette. I think they're like from within the same tier at least. And those honestly I don't mind so much because you see a bunch of characters that like you never see otherwise. But I don't know, all these ones where it's just like, oh, once their exhib goes through, they're already registering another one. Like, did Ghoul? Yeah, Ghoul has already put in Lambda versus Kintaro, and it's like Kintaro is a character that you see constantly on here, and it's like, do we really need? Oh, it's the winner of the most recent tournament versus Kintaro again. Like, it gets pretty exhausting, frankly. Gaira's not long for this world, but hopefully they can get a lot of work in while they're both alive, hopefully. I just realized, Kill Bill Orenishi. This is Lucy Liu's character from Kill Bill, I believe. Oh, she's got him by the throat. This is over. Damn. Did you see the way that Super Simon's health was just like draining there? What the fuck was that? He's not even doing damage to her. What the fuck? He did a super and they both full healed? What? Please do a fuck ton of damage to her in the last few seconds, please. Why does she not take damage? What is this? She just is invincible now? Whack. Yeah, the way the system decides what order the exhibs are in is there's this screen, My Requests, where you like formulate it, you type out all the names and shit. And then, like, I can retract mine right now, but it basically takes the time and date that you made it and inserts it into the list based on, like, compared to all the other times and dates that you submitted it. So right now, even though I removed mine from the list, I don't get booted to 11th place. I can just go submit it again and go back and basically cut in line and go to my place. So if you pre-prepare them, you can kind of game the system a little bit. Damn. That shit sucks. I don't know why she wasn't just taking damage at all. That was weird. Okay, what the fuck? Haika? Who the fuck are you? Okay. Well, they're all 12p. They're all random picks from P tier. Bulma. Oh my god, this Bulma, for one, looks like she actually has something different on her 12th palette, which is crazy. We'll go with her. Anyone know the significance of that character? That was, I believe, on the first ever stream of Salty Bet, the first character that was on screen. It was like Bulma versus like Marvin the Martian, or something like that. And I think it was this exact Bulma. Oh god, it's not looking good. It's always hard to tell with these characters because a lot of them I've like never seen before, you know? So it's hard to tell if the 12th palette is actually like doing anything for them or if they're just always like that. Like, is this really P-tier behavior? Hey, it's close. Goku, are you gonna solo, as you are known to do? Goku solos all of fiction. Damn. Didn't even solo his girlfriend or whatever. I think Bulma's supposed... Is she... Is that even how you spell her name? So we'll probably, for this stream, just do... Oh my god, they got destroyed. We'll probably just do tournament, then exhibitions, and then sign off when matchmaking starts, which is kind of sad because matchmaking is, in my opinion, like peak Salty Bet. But it's nice to get a little taste of... What the fuck, Bulma? You just got pancaked. She's still alive somehow. And there she goes. Goku punched her in the face. Bulma, yeah, B-U-L-M-A is Vegeta's wife. Look at him bobbing his head. What the fuck is that? Bulma. Bolus. Look at this. We're just gonna sit here and watch this? He. Okay, Boa Hancock versus Ramon. Boa Hancock. This is not another Cadillacs and Dinosaurs character, is it? Okay, we did not make the big dollars there. Exhibitions, if I am betting, usually I don't bet on exhibitions very much, but I usually lose money hardcore. Boa Hancock, she's a one piece. From the look of her. Let's go with Boa. Ramon is another character that just shows up constantly. I think it's just like somebody's favorite character, so they're like, oh, I'm gonna make him like fight everybody. She's on palette 9, but I don't think that's really suspicious. If Ramon would just stop moving, it would be easier for me to tell if that's his hair or if he has like a Sagat eye patch. I think it's... no? I think it's an eye patch, but it kind of looks like hair sometimes. Oh, pretty good start. 17 to 1 odds. Pretty neat, pretty neat. What is the significance of their palette? So sometimes when people are creating characters on Mugen, there's 12 different palettes that you can have. There's like 12 palette slots. And some of the palettes will sometimes have like actually different properties. And a lot of times, particularly the later ones, like 10 through 12, you kind of should be suspicious of because they tend to be like a super OP version of the character, basically. So 12 palettes in particular are frequently some kind of like extremely overpowered version of the character. So sometimes on here with the exhibitions, people will submit an exhib that has like, you know, an S tier character on palette 1 versus a B tier character on palette 12. And people miss the fact that the B tier characters on palette 12, they go, oh, well, this will be easy, they'll just wipe the floor with them. And then the B tier character wins. Like here, there's a 12 on Team B. There's a 10 and a 12. But something tells me, like, sometimes also when you submit an exhib under just palette 0, it just chooses a random one, and I think it doesn't randomly choose ones that are, that have different properties. I could be wrong, though. So we're gonna go with the one that has the palette 12 here, just for kicks. It might not even end up mattering. Straight up, why would you make a game where the palettes change the gameplay? What were they thinking? It makes sense because this is basically just an engine, you know, and particularly a lot of characters on Salty Bet are made for Salty Bet. So they like kind of keep, like some of them I think were made kind of with exhibition scams in mind, in a way. And some of them, it's like there'll be a gimmick character, like Alien Queen is the one where you have to defeat a certain number of xenomorphs before you actually can, like, deplete any health off of their health bar. And that character, I think some of the different palettes corresponds to, like, how many aliens you have to defeat, or if it's random or whatever. Damn, Mech Ralph is actually... It seemed like he was so fucked and now he's hanging on by a thread. Come on, dude. Do something cool. It seemed like he wasn't taking damage for a second there, too. Oh, he's about to take a monster shit. Nice. That was jank. Yay! Yay! That little pose that he hit! Yay! Yeah, it's like, this is not like a game, like a fighting game. I think it's kind of neat, frankly. I don't know. Especially in this context. Because it's like, I don't know. Mugen is like an engine and not really an experience where you're going to be like, oh man, I can't believe my opponent picked the bullshit one. Like, if you're playing Mugen with people, it's probably going to be just for funsies anyway, with like a group of your friends or whatever. Is Mech Ralph frozen? What is happening? He's just in the air upside down right now. That's awesome. Yeah! Yay! Alright, how close are we to mine? Alright, we just gotta go past Dank Koosh Lord. There's also this upstanding gentleman who declares that they love Shota 123. Very cool that that's allowed. Very cool that they don't get banned. Awesome. Especially considering they're constantly submitting exhibits just like Ghoul. Okay, Omega Red is just he's such an ass kicker. Omega Red and this fucking stupid Kula edit. I'll go with them, whatever. I don't know, it's actually probably bait. Let's put 14,000 on the opposing team. Yeah, I guess Shota also has the, fighting game thing, but honestly, I feel like if you're making like a username on the internet and you're a huge fan of like Shotacons in fighting games, I feel like you wouldn't phrase it as I love Shota 123. Yeah, it's Shoto too. Yeah, that's true. I think they are just being an edgelord. I think that's just a a name that is meant to provoke. Yeah, it's not looking too good for blue team. Okay, well, Omega Red kicks ass. What else is new? Can that please just be one round? Nope, of course it can't. Shit like this, I don't really know, like, what is the premise for this one? It was by Harmless Enough. Semi-final, oh right, yeah, it's just a bunch of people from tournaments. So Omega Red recently won a tournament. And then, oh, we got Alien Queen too. That's cool. A Predator versus 2 Alien Queens, that's funny. Ancient versus Aliens. And then I believe F-117 Stealth is like an airplane. In fact, I think all of these are airplanes. Wait, this is a based Skyfight. This is a based exhib right here. I'm looking forward to that one from Dank Koosh Lord. Oh. Did they just win? What the fuck? Wait. Okay. I wonder how that happened. How the fuck did that happen? Keep it up. Keep up the good work. Yep, hit him with your coat. Hit him with your cool coat. Damn, son. Alright, well, look at that. My tiny little bet actually got us a half-decent amount of money. I'm glad I did that. That art looks so bad. It's not, like, terrible, but it's the mouth. Oh, it's from Rockman! Okay, this one should be funny. And let's see, I was just talking about Alien Queen. Let's see what palette they are. Okay, they're both 12. All three of these are 12. Okay, I'm gonna go with Alien Queen. I don't know, it's so, like, this guy's an X tier on palette 12. Something about that kind of tells me maybe that him being on palette 12 doesn't even matter. Like, sometimes people will play mind games, basically, on here. And, they'll put something at 12p even though it doesn't actually affect the gameplay, but he might also be able to take care of these even though it doesn't matter, because X tier, they're usually so far and away, like, better than everyone else. 1. He needs to defeat 1? Is that true? No, that's like the counter of the ones that he's done, and since there's 2 of them, they're overlapping. It's like basically a race against the time limit here. Oh no, he's got it. He's totally got it. They're dropping like flies. This is pretty cool. Although I really don't appreciate, it's like, man, name like an alien race who power creep ruined more, right? Because the aliens from Alien, the fucking xenomorphs, it's like in that first movie, the xenomorph was such a threatening character, and then in fucking Aliens, they were just mowing them down. Oh, look at that. Oh no, okay. Congratulations, you destroyed this number of enemies. Okay, he still got it. I thought maybe the timeout would, fuck him up. In Aliens vs. Predator beat him up like Streets of Rage would freaking slap. I've got some fucking fantastic news. I have got just the best news, because there literally is an Alien vs. Predator beat 'em up. A classic Capcom one. There quite literally is one. And it's pretty badass, frankly. As beat 'em ups go, which I'm not a huge fan of the genre just in general. Yeah, that guy's gonna come. Yeah, and the Predator got more, he got power scaled up, that's so true. Because in the first movie, the Predator was kind of going toe-to-toe with just like random buff military dudes. Alright. This isn't mine, right? Surely not. No, we've got this awesome one though. I'm really looking forward to this. Okay, sadly with these thematic ones, yeah, a lot of the time it's like S and S versus S and A, and it's like, okay, the team that's S and A is probably gonna lose. I know Dornier EX that's the big blimp, and it's already, I feel like it could carry a team on its own. I love exhibs like this, though. It reminds me a lot of my car exhib, or my fish exhib. But after this, we should see my stupid Urian reskin one, unless somebody, if your exhib is like the next one up, and then somebody jumps in at the last second with one that they prepared earlier. They call that getting sniped, by the way. So there's a chance I'll get sniped. The odds are really in favor of blue? What? Somebody bet $1 million on blue. Why did they do that? Is this literally just a donation? Damn. That's pretty cool. How many channel points do you start with when betting on this? It's not actually channel points, it's like a separate currency. Oh, maybe that guy has sore loser AI? Why is this close? Why is this close? Die. Thank you. It's not actually channel points, it's like its own currency that's exclusive to this website. And, I think in the beginning you start off with like 200, but and then it's like if you go all in and lose, you get reset back to 200. And they call that your bailout amount, basically, the amount that you get bailed out to if you lose all your money. And then the more you bet, you like kind of gain experience. And here we are. Look how crusty Go Bada Ba is. Okay, AP versus BB. I actually kind of like this. We're gonna go with. I haven't even really given much thought to who I'm gonna vote for here. Let's do a kind of big bet, just because it's my exhib. Let's go with, Go Bada Ba. I believe in them. Yeah, it's like, I think these were, yeah, Salty Bucks are from before channel points even fucking existed, which is funny. But as you bet, you gain more experience, and your bailout amount goes up a little bit, so, my bailout amount I think like your tournament bailout and your normal bailout are different, and some of it depends on if you have salty gold, which is essentially paying for the service. And oh, this is awesome. Look at them go. Blue team's doing good so far. I think I made this a best of 3, I'm pretty sure. Because I thought it might be actually kind of real, but it's looking like it might not be. It's real enough. I love Go Bada Ba is so jank, but it's like you can so clearly tell that he does have Urian's sprites like underneath, but it's just so buried under crust. So my bailout is quite high because I've participated in like thousands of bets at this point across my life. Whoa, deer? Why was there deer? Wait, why is red team winning? Why are they kicking ass? Go Bada Ba, get in there and do some damage. He does look like Skullomania. He's got like the same, I think he's supposed to be like a Kamen Rider character, but he does have a very similar outfit to Skullomania. Look, I'm seeing Seth Street Fighter 4 actually have some difficulties with the direction that he's facing. He kept facing the dead body instead of the actual, like, live opponent. I don't believe in you, Go Bada Ba, I'm sorry. You're about to get trashed in the last, like, second or two. His soul escaped. Okay, well, it's real. It's fucking real. Okay. This will determine... Oh no. What the fuck is that? This is like Digimon footage in the background. That sucked! What is that shit? Man. Really makes you think, doesn't it? Oh, we're so fucked. We're cooked, bros. It's so Jover. We're back? It's so Jover. We're back? No, it's Jover. Dude, he's got iframes. Please. Didn't even do a lot of damage. We're so cooked. It's over. Oh! Wait, dude, do the suck! Hit him with the suck! Yes! Holy shit, we are so back! Fuck yeah, dude. Let's go! Very nice. How much? Alright, let's see what's up next. Oh, okay, we got classic bullshit. I see this guy. I'm super proud of this next exhib I queued. They're not talking about this one, are they? Because this is just some random trash. S-tier finalist versus great grapplers. Slamgeef is pretty cool. I might actually have to turn it off because, or go off the screen. Epilepsy warning, I guess, briefly, because Piplup's 7th evolution, I think it's only on his 12th palette, does like some epilepsy shit. Man, no way Slamgeef and Piplup win this, right? 2-3, 3-5-2. Okay, now he's gonna say, yeah, press B to cancel. Everybody in chat is gonna say B. On 12th palette, this screen flashes with, like, horrible epilepsy vision. That was so funny when Gobaraba was holding him down and Seth SF4, like, tried to hit him, like, 50 times. This shit was so good. I think unless there's somebody that's like in on the scam, the odds are probably going to be stacked. No? Okay. No, it's just more that like so many times, like look at how small the actual pool of like money is. This is like a third of what you normally see on like matchmaking bets because people just aren't oh nice. People just aren't confident betting in exhibitions because they've been hurt so many times. Big haw. Yeah. Omega Red's just too good. He's too fucking good. That voice. Is that a Vinny scream? Like, that just sounds like a Vinny noise. Yes. Another one? It's not even gonna do enough damage, dude. You're gonna do all these super long supers, and it's just not even gonna fucking matter. Yeah. Was that actually Binyat? Like, was that real? That straight up does sound like him. And that's crazy because I feel like I've seen Piplup's 7th Evolution like a ton of times. How did I never realize that that's Vinny's voice? Like, it's gotta be. I almost want to say that I can like recognize even like what clip it's from, but I don't. Alright. Yeah, Omega Red, you got your cool worm. Okay, here we go. Oh, Lambda. I hate all the ones that have, like, recent tournament characters, where it's like, we just saw a ton of this character. Do we really need to keep, Chun-Li's theme in what game? SF4, maybe? It's like, do we really need this? Oh, this is, this character on the left has, like, AI that breaks really easily. So I'm kind of assuming that this is some kind of scam. We'll just see. We'll just see. Alpha 3, this is Chun-Li's Alpha 3 theme, that makes sense. It doesn't really sound like something from 4, that's for sure. Vinny plays my horse prince and dies. I see. Let's take a little peek. Let's take a peek. Helix Snake has got the clip. Hold on, we're turning off this,
Yes, couldn't care less.
I know you guys can't
one over
see,
there.
but...
Go have a closer look. All right, seeing as I'm here, that's him there. Sparkle. What?
I don't know. Is that the same clip?
Oh my god, he's really hot!
I don't know if that's the same yell, but I also think that, like, Piplup's 7th Evolution absolutely sounds like Vinny. God. Hold on, hold on. Salty Beck, come back. Mama. Mama, 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 mama. Yeah, Nazrin just like walks around. And so there's certain characters that just like win against that, basically, but looks like here this last run Lambda just barely lost. I came in too early. I'm gonna shut up now. It's not even the right part. I've run out of things to say, clearly. Oh, Lambda again, beautiful. So cool. And another thing that kind of annoys me about people just like repeatedly putting in more and more exhibs is like exhibs would go by a lot faster if people didn't do that, because if they run out of exhibs in this list, it just ends. Even if it says like, oh, there's like 24 matches left, it'll just end. Yeah, let's go with Clown, I don't know. What a banger. This is such a, like, what a memorable tune. This is another one that, it's got a lot of great parts, you know? It's not just one really memorable melody, it's like 10 different really memorable melodies. What a banger track. This is, like, without this song, I feel that City Trial would not be nearly as loved as it is. Because it's just like such a good song, it carries the entire mode. This is from Kirby Air Ride. Damn, well, you know, a lot of times people will pair up characters with recent tourney winners to kind of like juice them for the goodwill that they just got from the tournament. Here it's kind of looking like the opposite. The tournament winner is actually kicking Clown's ass. It's like, it's basically over, I think, like... What did he just say? This is fun. Damn, scumbag Dick McGee, 72 months. I used to play Kirby Air Ride with you. So many memories. It was the best of times. Well, Lambda still clutched it out. That sucks, man. Should have betted for her. It's like often it's a trap when they bring in characters from a recent tournament win and put them up against like an old favorite, but here it, yeah, wow. It was the best of times, it was the blurst of times. Should just put up like Halloween decorations. At least, you know, she's like a generic anime girl, but like, she's animated very well. Sometimes that's all you can hope for. He's totally gonna choke still. Yep. I knew it. I knew it. Just saw the way the wind was blowing. This is a great song. Is this just from Flash Isaac, or is it from Super Meat Boy? I think it's Super Meat Boy. It's like Dark World Rapture or something. No, Dark World Rapture had like a really lame song, actually. Oh great, it's the recent tournament winner versus Kintaro. Great. Well, fuck it, now, yeah, jibate me. Whatever, I don't care. I'll get jibaited. Yeah, so a lot of this like repetitiveness is like a reason why I don't tend to show exhibitions very much. Let's see. Yeah, oh, Ghoul's exhibition just went through, so they've already got another one set up. Oh, Mexican Griffin versus Piplup 7 of the Loser. That's so creative. Whatever. I will admit, in the past, sometimes I have submitted an exhibition with the knowledge that, like, one character is basically guaranteed to win, and then just bet, like, a bunch of money on it. Like, I've never wailed out super hard, but every once in a while I will just put in Omega Tiger Woods versus New Age King. New Age King wins that matchup every single time, but it's also, like, really goofy. So, you know. There was one, actually, like, really one of the only times I've ever, like, run an exhibition scam was, I think it's like Sumiramire Maru or something, Sumire Maru, versus Ninja-kun. Let's just look at the list here. I've put it in several times, and it's, yeah. Let's see, Sumire Maru versus Ninja-kun. I guess I also, look, I did the scam thing where I put one of them on 12p. So they're both in S tier, and Sumire Maru has like a win rate of like 60, and Ninja-kun has a win rate of like 30 or something. But for whatever reason, Ninja-kun like always wins this matchup. So there have been a few times where I've put that one in just to get some free money, basically. And it's like, it's perfectly disguised because both the characters are little ninjas. So it looks like, oh, it's just like a cute thematic thing, but really the one with the really high win rate is obviously gonna win, but then no, it's actually a scam. And then I fucking did the thing where Sumire Maru, the one with 60% win rate, I also put it on 12p, but with the knowledge that the 12p doesn't actually do anything, making people want to bet for it even more. So I'm a little, you know, Salty Bet corrupted me a little bit too, it must be said. Okay, Lambda 1, cool, we actually got an okay amount of money off of that. It's nice. What do we got now? We got two characters that are both, one character on either team is a 280 Go character. Oh, I see. It's real Goku and Tournament of Power Goku and two Bokos. What the fuck, dude? Okay, well, let's go with this one. I'm assuming that both of these Gokus can be grabbed, but there is a possibility that one of them, probably if it was going to be one of them, it would be the X tier one. One of them might not be able to be grabbed, which would make it all crazy. To anybody who hasn't seen Boko before, Bokosuka Wars, it grabs you and then it's a coin flip whether you win or lose. And it's otherwise completely invincible. Wow! Somebody bet 1.8 million on Tournament of Power Goku. So either there's like some kind of scam being run here. Bravo, you win. But which one is that? Which one actually won? There's still shit happening in the background. Wow, you lose. Wait, what happens now? What? Somebody in chat said I've never seen that before. I've never seen this before either. It's always, it just goes to wow, you lose, or yay, you win, and then it's over. What the fuck? Did the Bokos grab each other? Is that what happened there? Because I don't think I've ever seen that, because it's actually impossible to do dittos. Wow, you lose. So I think Team A wins now? What the fuck? I've never seen Boko break like this. But then real Goku is alive. Wait, and he has more health, and the time isn't run out. What? Oh hey, Underground Resistance. This is a fantastic electronic artist. Big fan. Okay, to be fair, this is a Ghoul one, but Ah is a really funny character. But Guts is another one of those where it's just like, why do we keep fucking bringing this guy back? It's Guts from Berserk. He looks very cool, but he's in like half of all exhibs, I swear. Alright, I don't know. Yeah, I find it so hard to even like care about these. I'm doing really pitiful bets now. This song is banger. I've never heard this particular one, but it's good. They kind of have like a signature style, the Underground Resistance, too. Did they add Tetris to this like they did with Rivals? There are several different Tetris characters, yeah. There's one, it's so funny, one of them, I think it's the one that's just called Tetramino. It has like a Tetsumaki, where it turns into the L-shaped Tetris block and spins around like a Tatsumaki. It's really funny. Okay, so basically, Guts just needs to survive this. It looks like he's gonna. Oh, nope. His backdash looked like it would be a good tool for avoiding those guys, but you basically need to avoid all those dudes and not get hit by any of them or they insta-kill you. It's a very gimmicky fighter. And those are bad guys from Serious Sam, I believe. Actually, maybe they're not. I think they are. You want to see Puyo Puyo versus Tetris? There are Puyo Puyo characters on here. Alright. It's anyone's game. We've seen them both take a round. Oh, that one's getting pretty big. No. Okay. Come on. I don't know why they're actually not insta-killing him. I genuinely don't know how this character works. It's Jover? They are losing tiny bits of health. Where is that insta-kill dude? Okay, they're one hit away. Jover. Was that like the Wilhelm scream guy? Because I didn't actually hear a Wilhelm scream. Okay. Oh, my ears can rest. Oh, it's Ramon again. Great. Versus Silver Samurai. Super creative, guys. What the fuck? Oh, yeah. A lot of Marvel characters have this cute little select screen animation. Alright, and he's got assists. Fuck you, Ramon. Yeah, let's just do a simple 50. On Silver Samurai, I don't know, who cares? Where's the fast forward button? Man, yeah, I got so many of these. This was a good one. Batters Up versus Steer Ike. We got Baseball Pooh from Winnie the Pooh's Home Run Derby. Master Juzo, who has like a giant baseball bat looking thing. Jobber Jose, who's from this like really underrated like baseball themed beat 'em up that I don't even remember the name of, and then Baseball Man, I don't even remember who that is. Does anybody know what I'm talking about? The like baseball themed beat 'em up game that's like super underrated. It is a super stretch. I know Isabel would know exactly what I'm talking about if she was here. Ninja Baseball Batman, yeah, that's the one. Okay. Was there ever any doubt? The odds are fucking 21 to 1. Maybe you can just stop with these Ramon ones. Ages ago, it was Gigi from Red Earth. There was just somebody who was like, tee, I'm gonna make a bunch of alt accounts and then request a bunch of matches with the same character for like a year. Like genuinely a year. Where it was like half of all exhibitions would always be like GG versus random character. GG versus the most recent tournament winner. GG versus Omega Red. GG versus Silver Samurai. And it was just like, it was so lame. It was just like not even a good joke. I wish these were a little more strictly moderated, but I also get that, like, at a certain point you have to just accept that it's gonna be kind of bad because it's community made. Alright. Spider-Man Hell, what the fuck? 2 Spider-Mans versus 2 Ralphs. It's funny, Ralph is one of the guys that's in Metal Slug, like 5 or whatever. This kind of sounds like True Love We're Making. Just some parts of this mix, even though it's not the same song. Let's go Ralph. Let's go with Ralph. Fuck it, I don't care. Yeah, it's like, how do you moderate something like this without becoming basically a total, like, fascist? You know, where it's like, I don't want to see this character anymore, you're banned, you know? But, like, at the same time, I feel like some steps could be taken. Just simply, I think really honestly, having a rule of only one exhibition per session from any person, any one person, like, that's really all I want, frankly. Okay, Ralphs are doing pretty good. Very nice. The round ended... Oh, that was awesome. They both did the same victory pose. One of them, was dead, like the round was over before the actual fucking... Their health got depleted. Okay, let's go back to the queue. Yep, oh, Ghoul's already set up another one. No, that's the same one that was there before. And then we got, yeah, Rascal X, Stupid Little Drill Tank, and Chibi Nazrin. Stupid Little Drill Tank and Chibi Nazrin both just, like, drive back and forth on the screen. Okay, here we got a Wabbit one. Wabbit doesn't really submit a lot of exhibitions, as far as I know. I don't know. No Roaring Leona? Isn't that her, like, famous edgelord form? Let's go with Wild Leona. I don't know. I don't care. I'm going with the one with the slightly older looking sprite. Subathon when? It's coming up. I will, like, there's a bunch of shit that I want to get around to doing, like Peggle dinners and stuff. I'm in the mood of sort of cleaning up the scraps of previous series, though. So there's gonna be a few more salty bet, probably. There's gonna be nice Wabbit stacked, or no, he just bet 1000k on each. Like a dickhead. I mean, it makes it totally even. It's not actually a dick move. It'll happen soon. There's a bunch of stuff I want to get done, but I really want to clean up and do like Silent Hill 2 and this and reviews and stuff. I mean, it's kind of a dick move having multiple accounts on here in the first place, but this is the least dickish way to bet with it, because you're basically just running your scam and not actually affecting anyone. Okay, that's probably it. Very nice. Moving on. No text? Okay. I like this song by Ski Whiff. I just want to see if more are appearing. I mean, there's 6 matches left, and there's 5 left in the queue, so if somebody adds 1, then that completely destroys the possibilities of getting to matchmaking faster. But we're probably just gonna go through the end of exhibs and then peace out. What the fuck? Big Zam, baby. Oh, it's a robot fight. See, I don't mind this kind of shit. S and P versus A. I think, Big Zam can pull some big scams. Oh, and look, we got some 12Ps in here, too. I'm actually gonna go with Big Zam because, he can't be grabbed, and sometimes that, like, makes him, like, he's kind of a champion of, you know, scamming opponents, basically. So I'm wondering if there's gonna be something going on relating to that. But probably not. Okay. Oh my god, the odds are crazy, which means we're fucked. I'm the highest bettor with 52k. That's so funny. It's, well, look at that tiny betting pool. 65,000, that's so funny. Alright, thankfully it was just a round one. Just a simple pump and dump, you know, clean them up and get them out kind of scam. That's kind of how I figured that would go. Oh, look. The account called I Love Shota123 is almost completely out of money. You'll love to see it. Oh shit, I like Joggy Bike. I've had him in exhibs before. Nice. This is the kind of shit I love to see. Motorcycle exhib. Oh, fuck. This is Sonic Unleashed. Right? I'm gonna go with Jaggy Bike, actually, even though they've got that team has the lower win rates total. I'm just gonna believe. There was also, I more associate this song with a really fucking cool Polyrhythm Mania stage that I played. What was Iceman doing there? What the fuck? Okay, well, damage is being dealt very quickly by all parties. Jaggy Bike, please, just clutch it out, buddy. Nice. Very nice. Can that just be the one round? Just one and then done? Pump him and dump him? No? Okay. Well, I kind of have my doubts that that same thing will happen again, but we'll see. It's looking like it's going even better this time. And yes, you may not be able to see Axel because he's on the back layer a lot, but he is a man bike. Oh, so close. The bees really sealed the deal there. What a Chad, he stands on his bike. Okay, come on. Looking pretty good for Team Red here. Very nice. You'll love to see that. You absolutely love to see that. Okay, here we go. Oh, this is another super whatever one. It's so sad that, like, it's so much easier to rely on random chance in matchmaking to make really funny matchups than it is to do it intentionally in a large group of people. We've seen some cool ones. There have been some good ones today. Alright, I mean... Are they actually... They're really that close on the, I don't think the pallets are gonna matter here. Nope. Let's just do 53,298, I guess. Let's go with Mexican Griffin. Let's go anti-Piplup, because I think Piplup's probably gonna have more money. Here's another one that just puts its own music there, even though Salty Bet has its own music. And surely any Mugen or whatever game to chew 5 gum is gonna have its own music in the background. So why would you make a character that has music like that? I think that press B thing, though, is specifically if you, like, sit still for a really long period of time. Like, there are some characters on here. I think in Mugen there's some kind of functionality for making characters that, nice. Making characters that have an idle animation. Like, there's some characters that fall asleep, for instance. I think there's been, I've seen exhibs in the past where people found a bunch of characters that all fall asleep if they stand still for too long, so while the betting is happening, they're all just, like, dropping like flies and snoozing on the ground. I don't have high hopes for you, Mexican Griffin. Yeah. Okay. Dead. God damn it. Whoa. Can you just keep doing that, buddy? So sad he ran out of meter. Okay. Mexican Griffin is currently winning somehow. Did Piplup just injure himself in order to do a really powerful super? Is that what happened there? Nice, he got him with the Daedalus attack. Classic move. Okay. Piplup kind of like threw that last match, though. Oh, what the fuck? It was hard to tell what even happened there. Okay, very good. Dude, if you can pull this off, that'd be great. Hell yeah, dude. Wow. Decent amount of dosh made off of that. That's good shit. Look at how crazy the chat is going for this, too. I know Mexican can do it. Very nice. A small upset, but a good one, nonetheless. I want food. Frost Man, what the fuck is he from? Mega Man or something? It's Omega God Ryu in S tier versus Frostman in B tier. And there's no palette fuckery. What do you mean? Strange. What did they mean by this? Mega Man 8. Crazy. A lot of times too, it's like, I feel like if there is a scam and somebody like orchestrated this, they're probably going to wail on the person that they know is going to win. So maybe Dusk Rados is in on the bit here and knows something that we don't about Frostman. Is he like projectile immune or something? Does he have some kind of weird immunity? Why is he not taking damage? Huh. Yeah, it's either a trap or a hate request. It would appear that he is, for whatever reason, immune to Omega God Ryu's attacks. Is it like he's got like an electric type thing and he like electric attacks don't affect him? He got hit there. Well, we'll see how this works out, because Ryu is chipping away and doing a little bit of damage every once in a while, but... Huh. Yeah, I don't... It's actually gonna be close. Oh no. Please, Frostman. Oh my god. I think that last little bit of... No, he still won! I thought that last little bit of damage actually sealed the deal for Ryu. Oh, that's so funny. Wow. That's so weird. I don't really know what was going on there, but whatever. Okay. I don't know why I keep checking this list now. It doesn't really matter. Sick Yig. Look pimpin'. What the fuck is this song? We got, so this guy on the right is from this game called Little Fighter 2 or something like that, and it's like an MMO or something, right? Like it's like barely a fighting game, but there's actually a ton of characters from it in this. Usually they have the ability to heal, which is kind of cool. I don't know, let's go with Little Fighter 2. I tend to bet for them because they can pull off like stupid scams with their healing ability. They're basically very, like, they're kind of like the Mario RPG characters where they're very defensive and then they heal. But I don't think all of them heal, so who's to say? Okay, the odds are in his favor. He's drinking. Did that juice just like give him meter or something? This is from Mad World. Crazy. Never played it. Game looks cool though. I see here, by the way, the joke with this character, Sakuya S. Brando. Because, like, obviously the Brando and her having her face obscured is, like, all Dio stuff. But it goes further than that because Sakuya, in the Toho games, references Dio. She, like, throws knives and shit and has, like, a time stop ability. So, I get the layers to this joke now. Whereas otherwise I would just assume, like, oh, it's just some random Tuhu that somebody edited to be like Dio. Now I actually get the, like, depths of the joke. Isn't that neat? Okay, yep, just keep tossing that big purple ball that looks like it's from Fury. Okay, he's drinking, but it's restoring his meter, not his health. I swear there's some of these little Fighter 2 guys who drink and they restore their health. Straight up, this sounds like Snoop Dogg. Okay, that was the last exhib. I guess I should probably just sign off. It feels wrong to do, like, I think this will probably be the last, like, tournament or exhibs that we'll see. Maybe another time we'll do, like, a little bit of matchmaking and then a tournament, but you guys see how exhibs normally go. Like, there's a reason I don't tend to, oh, Griffon appearance. Like, Mexican Griffon? I think we'll just call it here. I'm probably gonna keep betting, like, in the background while I work on a video or something. Man, this kind of sounds like Portal music. But I hope you guys had a nice time. We saw some cool stuff in there, and we got to see me do an exhib. Maybe another time if we do have, like, I'll, like, prepare a really fucking good exhib for, like, the potential that we might see just a little bit of exhibitions in the future. Like, after a tournament or something, and we can just see a cute little fast one. But as for right now, we're just gonna go. Let me see if anybody that I know is streaming. I'm gonna go ahead and mute this. We're just gonna go. Oh my god, it's me. Let me see if anybody that I know is no, streaming. Please, dear god. I'm gonna go ahead and mute. I went to Lark's channel and he was hosting me automatically. Let's see here. Should we just go raid some rice? Let's check out, how is the rice doing? If I search Mosalina, will it come up again? Yep, it's still there. It's got 2 viewers right now, and wow, the moldy rice has not only accelerated in its moldiness, it's also now got a bottle of Canadian maple syrup and beef Bovril high-protein beef paste next to it that were not there in the past. Very interesting, very cool. Let's go do that. To any of you who don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, you are about to find out, my friends. You are about to have so many answers. You are about to, everything is going to be explained. It's going to be super clear. Okay, thank you for watching, everybody. I had a lovely time. I think we actually ended up gaining salt over the course of this stream, which is kind of crazy. I hope you guys join me for the next one. We'll probably be doing this, or maybe reviews, or maybe I really should do my homework, which is Silent Hill 2. So, I really got to get around to doing that at some point. I truly, it will happen. Let's just get another little quick look at shoe poop, and we're out of here.